It's a great day.
My first question is, I want your favorite story of JJ being a dickhead.
On the same team?
On the same team.
On the same team.
Yeah. Maybe first story and also favorite story. I'm sure the first story was like the first or second day.
Like nothing specific comes to mind. Yeah, I can't really. I feel like first of all,
this is funny to me.
I'm a dick. so most of the time people do stuff and I'm like, nice.
The reason why I asked this is we have an ongoing theme on this show where JJ. This started when we had Mike Conley on because everybody said ahead of time that Mike is like the nicest guy in the NBA. Like everyone, it was like 5 different people were like, "Oh, we love Mike. Nicest guy in the NBA." I told JJ that. He's like, "Fuck that." Like Mike's nice. Like he thinks Mike's a really nice guy, but he's like, "I'm the nicest guy in the NBA." So then I went back to those people and I was like, "Is this true?" And they all were like, "No." Like JJ is very smart and very everything, but he's not the nicest person in the NBA. And so since then, we've decided to bring this up with different people.
Well, like being the nicest person in the NBA that's a feat. Like you got to really be on your game at all times. Like I wouldn't want to be the nicest person in the NBA.
I don't think I ever said I was the nicest person in the NBA. You do this a lot. You do this a lot. You do this a lot.
All right.
Give me some more made up JJ quotes.
So the first time that I played against Blake as a non-member of the Sixers or non-member of the Clippers was with the Sixers, and it was early in the season. And I can't remember if like somehow we got tied up and we had to jump against each other on a jump ball, or if it was a long rebound.
No,
but anyway,
it was a long rebound.
It was a long rebound. So you remember this too? Okay.
Yeah.
So the ball went up, and I
very angry.
I came in, and I don't really jump for rebounds all that much, but I jumped for this particular rebound, and Blake jumped as well. And just body mass wise, there's just more mass there on Blake's part, and so he knocks me over, and he's standing over me. And I thought at first that he was like joking. And then I realized I saw the look on his face and I was like, this guy's not joking. He's really trying to be a dick right now. So I tried to kick him in the balls, but I had a weird angle.
He like brought his foot up. But what did I do when I came down?
You stood over me. Like you were trying to intimidate me or something.
No, that's not true at all.
Okay. All right. Well, that's how I read it.
Can we pull up that clip?
Yeah, let's pull this up.
I don't think that random long rebound in October is going to be on YouTube.
It's November 3rd. November 3rd.
Oh, okay.
But I like the fact, actually, like, some assholes can't admit that they're an asshole. Like, I can admit that at times I'm an asshole. My wife would agree. I'm sure Kylie and Jason would also agree that are in the room right now. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Admittal is a good first step.
I'm not an asshole all the time, but I'm an asshole. Especially like playing basketball.
Do you feel like you're an asshole to the referees?
Yeah, I've gotten better here or there, but yeah, a lot of like some referees I have a great relationship with, and we like every single time never have like an issue. Or like sometimes you can say something to them and like they're just like honest. I have a problem with the guys who like get so. I mean, names will come to mind as soon as I say this, but they're just like so fucking cool, and you can't say anything to them, and then they just kind of like do this thing where they like act like they're they're too good to like answer your question.
Right.
Especially if you come in the right way. Sometimes you don't come in the right way and you get that, but like if you come in the right way to them and then they still don't give you any time, like that's what really bothers me. And there's like several that just pop right into my mind.
I just thought of 5 names super quick. Generally speaking, I think they have a very hard job. I think they do a good job. It's hard with the interpersonal stuff in the middle of competition. Maybe you're having an off game. Maybe you're going to get something and going against another player and it's super personal and you want to win that battle. Like there's all these different factors in this, and it's really hard. I remember my first 2 months on the Sixers though, and I mean I pretty much every game a referee would come up to me in warmups and be like, "Yo, I'm so glad you're not on that team anymore because CP and Blake are such dickheads to us."
What's crazy is refs came to me and said that in Detroit. I'm so glad you're not on the Clippers. So exact funny. Same thing. But yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. That's like one thing that I just can't really control sometimes. Like I'll go into a game and be like, all right, stay off these guys. They're trying. And just like, especially certain things, I think I have gotten better now. I mean, I still like give some refs some looks, but I think I've definitely gotten better. And I think a good amount of refs would probably say that as well.